Hey everybody, this is Dr. Bulow with Revive Upper Cervical, and so I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how you should be sleeping, why, and what sort of pillows would be helpful. But let me first say that if you're shopping for the perfect pillow or looking for the perfect mattress because you have a chronic neck and shoulder pain or a chronic back problem, and if you've already bought 10 different pillows, buying 10 more may not fix your problem. You may need to have an evaluation by a specific chiropractor or physical therapist, things like that. Someone that actually can look at you to see how your body is actually in alignment or not. Here are some tips and some things that you can consider doing to enhance your quality of sleep. So looking at someone from the front, their spine should be straight up and down. And this is where we get into trouble when it comes to sleeping, because typically when we sleep on our side, usually the pillow is too soft, and so we end up doing one of these things, or we kind of rotate the shoulder a little bit. And so what you want to look for if you're a side sleeper is you want to look for a pillow that is nice and thick and nice and firm. The pillows that we generally recommend are called Chiropractic pillows. One of the benefits is that it's relatively thick and it's relatively firm. It comes in 5 different sizes. And so this first sleeping posture and pillow is the side lying. So this pillow works really well if you are a side sleeper. But what I wanted to show you was what that looks like. So if I'm gonna sleep on my side, I wanna make it so that when I lie down, my spine, my head, is directly in line with my spine. So I'm not tucking up like this or twisted like this. I'm lying here on my side with my head directly in line with my spine. Now, by the way, when you go to sit up, here's a little added bonus, if you will. You can use your elbow as an anchor point, take your other hand, push on the hand, and then just come right up like that. That'll help those of you that have maybe tight lower backs. So that's side sleeping. Let's talk about back sleeping. Now, if you're lying on your back, it's a different story because your spine is different. When you look at the spine from the front, it should be a straight line like my tie. If we're twisted in different directions, that's like a scoliotic spine, but ideally you'd be straight. But from the side, your neck should actually have a C-shaped curve, a reversed capital C from this side here, like that. If you think of the neck a lot like a banana, it has a curve to it, and then as you rotate it, it's actually straight. So if you keep rotating around, it actually has a kind of a concavity in it, and that's called the lordotic curve of the neck. So when you lie on your back, you need like a speed bump in a parking lot. You need something to support your neck from behind. Now you have a few options with pillows when it comes to back sleeping. Probably the most cost-effective is something called the dog bone pillow. But this pillow is kind of nice and inexpensive. It's just filled with a cotton. It can go behind your neck and you can lie on your back. It's really good for probably 20-minute sessions at a time. Overnight sometimes though, this speed bump, if you look at it, is a bit aggressive, or it can be a bit aggressive and can sometimes put in a little too much pressure. And then over the years, actually the reverse happens. The cotton breaks down and it can be not as supportive, but it's a great option. It's a great inexpensive option. And the one reason I like this pillow a lot is it can double as a lumbar support. You can actually put it in your car or in an office chair, and it can kind of support your lower back. So dog bone pillow for lordotic curve when you're lying on your back is an inexpensive, pretty easy option for most folks. Now, if you have a bit of degeneration or bulging discs or a lot of tension in that neck, you can't have a very aggressive speed bump. You need something that's a little bit more gentle on your spine. It goes back to the Chiropracticas that I just showed you for side sleeping. The Chiropracticas, remember now, were really good on the side because they made up the difference between your ear and the bed. But what was really great about the Chiropracticas is that they also have this little ramp down here. That little ramp extends down to the base of your neck in between your shoulder blades and makes it more of an easy contoured speed bump for your back, for your neck, excuse me. Chiropracticas though are really great because you can lie on your side and it will support you. But then you can also roll over onto your back. So the Therapeuticas are really nice because they do both. The only pillow I didn't mention, and I just mention it now, is this is a knee pillow. So if you are a back sleeper, having something underneath of the knees when you go to lie down will kind of decompress your lower back a little bit. It's not a bad idea to have that either if you're an exclusive back sleeper. If you go between side and back, I really wouldn't worry about it. So in summary, when you're on your side, you want your spine to be nice and straight. So you need a pillow that's nice and firm, that makes up the difference in the distance between your ear and the bed. When you roll on your back, however, there is a curve that's supposed to be in your neck. So you need like a speed bump to support your neck. And so the one that we advise for overnight sleeping as being the best would be the Therapeuticas, because it's really good for side sleeping and it's also very supportive for back sleeping. But just keep that in mind. These are all great pillows, all great to have conversations about. But if you're having chronic issues, you just want to make sure that you're under really good chiropractic care. If you have any questions about that, or if you don't have a good chiropractor, or if you need some advice in finding one in your area, please don't hesitate to contact us. Otherwise, that's all I had to go over with you today. If you have any other questions on other topics, contact us as well. We'll be doing these videos more in the future. All right, guys, thanks for taking the time, and we'll see you next time.